situation here. It's a rare as well. What I am loving about these loadouts that we're watching right now, we're seeing a lot of just mix up, right? Some pro players kind of leaning more into the striker shotgun, then you see others who just favor that heavy, even at a gray rarity, that uncommon rarity that you common rarity you can find everywhere, pretty much spread out across the map. And then just to talk about who Death and Tabney eliminated, that was actually Jamper and Duke there. A big pickup there, a big team that I think a lot of people on social media were kind of favoring towards, expecting Jamper to do really well. He's got his moments in the I guess in the shine, right, in the sun when it comes down to these duo settings. So pretty tough game for them to get eliminated so early. Look, we're already down to just 40 duos here.
Yeah, lots of early fights, and I would say more resolutions than I would have expected, right? 10 full duos have already been dropped. That means there's only one solo running around. Generally in duos, what you'll see is one player gets picked off, and you think we're set for the first Storm Surge. We don't necessarily have to go and hunt it down. But right now, it seems like there's a little bit of flexing going on from these duos, saying like, hey, we really want to push you out of this spot. We don't want you thinking you can maybe like sneak around to the side, get the reboot card, scavenge some of our other loot. Like, we want not only the drop spot, we want everything around the outside. Now we're going to swing around and see which teams might potentially end up being under or right around that Storm Surge line. As just the warning on the right-hand side, when that zone does close, don't forget Storm Surge in competitive Fortnite will activate at the 3rd, 5th, and 7th zone. At the 3rd zone, there needs to be more than 70 players up. The teams who have done the least amount of damage above 70 players will be hit by the Storm Surge 25 damage every 5 seconds until you're forced out of the action, or we get below 70 players left. And right now, Jock Illis, 85 above, so you can think that line is going to keep dropping. And right as I say, at 66, 42, it's dropping quick.
Yeah, it is coming down in that 179 player. The solo that we pointed and singled out, seems like he got his duo up. So we're back up to 80 players now, guys. We have a pretty strong threshold to break here. 10 players are going to have to get eliminated here from the lobby in order for things to kind of simmer down. And it seems like the team on the other side of the wall here needs Surge as well. Jack's got to make a big decision here. And remember, the shoes, the pressure is really on Illis. Illis, who is filling in for who would have been Acorn up until this point, right? One of the most notorious duos, one of the best duos we ever seen kind of compete on Jack's long history. It's Illis, though. Illis has that firepower. It's up to him to clutch up. Can he get the 2? And he can. The tracking was great. He will be able to get the finish there, but now the pressure from the other teams. I cannot believe, as we're setting this up, Illis manages to actually complete the 2 elims under the big pressure, and he barely had HP. Look at that. He had 29 health because the 2 siphons come in the last moment there.
Yeah.